Hi, my name is Thomas. Welcome to my channel. I would like to show you today my awesome showers. I have two showers. I have an indoor shower and I have an outdoor shower. These are completely different systems because they serve completely different purposes. I usually use the indoor shower during the winter or when I'm not that dirty. My kids stay in my cabin and it usually feels really nice when you take a hot shower when we stay here for like 3 days. The outdoor shower is used when I do a lot of work outside and I'm just filthy dirty. I don't want to clog up anything inside the cabin. So that's the reason why I have two. Welcome to my cabin. This is my indoor shower. You can see that this is very similar to a regular shower. I have a regular mixing valve in the wall. However, there are some key differences. I wanted to build this very, very cheap, just like the outdoor shower. That's kind of important for me. So I bought this pan for like $200 off of Amazon. If I find the links to the things that you see here, I'm gonna add that to the description of this video. So this pan is just a regular, I think 32 inches by 32 inches pan. And you can see that the first big difference compared to a regular shower is this wall. Instead of using tile, I ended up using this very cheap vinyl. This is a 5mm underlayment plywood. I don't know what you want to call it. So this is very soft, squishy. I didn't want to put tile in here because this is a cabin. I didn't want to mess with tile. So this vinyl keeps it perfectly waterproof. I have a video when I made this. Everything is caulked all the way around, so it's nice and watertight. My whole system, as you can see, it's all PEX based. I didn't overdo it. So even in this valve, it's all PEX. And I use the copper compression rings. So if I open the valve, hopefully you can see that I do have water. All right, so let's talk about the shower curtain. I didn't want to have like a fancy glass wall or anything like that because it's expensive and it's also very heavy. So I just basically took a regular rebar, I welded these little brackets here and I just screwed it to the wall, and as support you can see I have a 2x4 here between the floor joists, and I just hang it here so you can have your privacy. All right, now your question is, what kind of water do I have here? People who follow my channel know that I collect rainwater, and I have a pressure system as well. So this shower is connected to that. I'm gonna show you real fast. The first step of collecting rainwater off of the roof of the cabin is this barrel. I have one on either side of the cabin. So I just basically catch rainwater in these barrels, and then I have a pump in here that pumps the water into a huge tank that's inside that tank house. That tank is 1,550 gallon, and that's where I keep a lot of water. So after that, basically it's just a regular pressure system. You can see the tank. It's huge. It's not the size, it's how you use it. And then I have a regular jet pump with an 85-gallon pressure tank with some filtering. Again, I made a video about this. Go ahead and check it out if you're interested. That's how I have pressurized rainwater. Your next question is gonna be, Toma, how do you have hot water for the indoor shower? I have one of these Camplux water heaters. I made a video about this because these are kind of finicky. You have to have a lot of water going through these in order to get it to turn on. So you can see that the hookup is kind of simple. Cold water goes in there and the hot water is right there. It's propane based, so it's perfectly off-grid and it works beautifully. You just have to remember when you buy one of these cheap things, like $300 or so, you need a lot of water flow through this in order to kick in, and then you can turn it down to prevent it to turn off a little bit. Not so much though, so it's kind of annoying to use, but that's how I have hot water here. Here's the thing though, I have some fancy ass guests who are germophobic and they are worried about, you know, using rainwater and stuff like that. So for them I have another solution. It's my outside shower and it's right here. Again, I use this when I'm super dirty or I have guests. You can see that I have a similar kind of rail for a shower curtain. It's also rebar based. It's very, very high end. Same basic idea. I welded these brackets and then I just screwed it to the side of the cabin. And you can put up the shower curtain and everybody has privacy. I have some hooks, that little thing, that basket thing, and I have this shower head. So just remember that this PVC goes into the wall of the cabin. So inside the wall I have an elbow here, and that 1/2 inch PVC runs about there. And then from there I have 1/2 inch black flexible hose, and I'm gonna show you where that goes. Okay, so now we are inside the cabin and this is the other side of the wall. This is where that 1/2 inch PVC goes all the way down, and this is the other end of that flexible hose that I was telling you about. And check it out. Inside this barrel I have a small pond pump. So that's how I pump water through that shower head. It's nothing fancy, it's about $12. Again, I'm gonna add a link to this. So you can see that the water for that system is coming from a bucket. This is a very good idea, thank you Toma, because I can use city water in here, so I can satisfy my friends with their fancy ass needs to have perfectly clean water. And also another thing, if I ever want like hot water, you know, I just take a pot or something, I heat up the water, dump it here, and I have water, hot water outside. So that's another benefit of doing this. This is a 110 volt pump. So the way I have that, back then that was the only solution. Now you can actually buy 12 volt pumps like this. I have a small solar system with some batteries and an inverter. So that pump is connected to the inverter through a switch that's outside next to the shower. I'm going to show you in a second. Once you turn that on, the pump starts pumping and you're going to have water there. This is the switch that I was telling you about. If I flip this on, the pump is going to start pumping water. And hopefully you can see that we have water. This is perfectly clean city water that you can warm up manually. I have this pad over here so you can stand here. It's clean. Crocs are highly recommended when you take a shower here. I don't have a shower curtain because I'm usually here during the weekdays alone. My kids use the indoor shower. They don't care about the whole rainwater thing. So I just, I'm just roughing it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.